Our story begins here with famous oil tyrant Oily Oswald. Oily would do literally anything, like literally anything, if it meant that he could get more oil and more profits, no matter what it is, including murder. Here he has taken a spy, and the spy's begging for it. He's like, no, please, Oswald, listen, we've been good friends for quite some time. As the oil rig turns on. Well, I'm afraid I can't really do that now, can I? Sorry about this, Bobby. Get gone. One day, Oswald, he was just chilling on his balcony, taking in the view from his massive mansion, one of many, thinking back on the billions he's made and who got him here, you know, and completely dismissing that because he doesn't really care. But then he heard the distant sound of a truck and a helicopter, and he looked over and saw that there was a counter-terrorism unit outside his home. Fortunately, he had some guards, and he had pre-set up his house to maybe deal with this a little bit. He fired off a couple of shots. He ran off back into his home. Leaving his guards to deal with them. The guards, of course, were quickly dispatched. Very quickly, actually. However, the soldier was injured, and they didn't allow injured ones, so they had to put him down. Oh, the bomb went off, and he also had to be put down. So they called in a new unit. Fresh, new soldiers, ready to do the bidding of their, I don't know, general commander man. He walked on in, not expecting anything. He thought he'd just go in, shoot this dude, all would be well. But that was actually not how it was going to turn out. He walked on in, which set off a trap which he did not see coming, unfortunately. Also, he accidentally pulled the trigger. Boom, blew his head off. It was now down to just this soldier, and he had to get up there on his own. So he took out his grenade, he pulled the pin, and threw it high into the sky. Boom, right in to Oswald's house. So Oswald jumped back. It destroyed all of his beautiful tabling and tables. But little did he know, there was even more on the roof. His guard tried his best, however, he paled in comparison to the technical might of these lads. The door was now open, and they could get in. They walked on in, setting off yet another trap, which set off his grenade without him knowing. Also partly killing him in the process. He may have defeated all the counter-terrorists, but at what cost? He knew that more people would be coming for him eventually, now or later. So, he had to call upon his good friend, Tony, the famous dealer from a previous story, whose head was stuck in the floor. So Tony and Oswald, they got upon the great train, and they decided to run away from the police by using the great train to escape. A It set off fast as a whip, going forward slowly. Well, there was a blockade up ahead. They were like, oh, hey, wait a second. Those are the people that we don't want to be living anymore. Boom, impaled. Caught under the train. Dead, dead, dead. Gone. Train messed these guys up. Boom, they got caught by the train. But little did they know, they were being pursued by a car. Not just any car. And he was ready to go in there and die for his country. Which, let's face it, he probably was going to do. He fired off multiple shots in an attempt to hit Tony. None of these attempts were successful, except for the last. He fired many rounds into the back of Tony's neck, which fully exploded his head. There was an upwards battle. The train couldn't get up. They were surrounded. They were coming down from the hill. A grenade got thrown in. Bounced here. Boom, right onto the conductor's lap. He was pretty much dead. Tony had to return fire. It wasn't working. They threw grenades at him. One of these grenades landed, bounced right onto his face. Oh, exploded. But he was still just about alive. Just about, and he was ready to carry on. He wasn't going to let them stop him. He wasn't going to let anything stop him, because he was Oswald, the oil tyrant. Things were looking bad for Oswald. He once had an empire of oil. Now his good friend Tony was dead in front of him, and he lost a leg to a grenade. Things had really hit rock bottom for him. It was really, really bad, to be honest with you. It really just wasn't good. Just when he thought it couldn't get worse, a man came along in a car. Fully crippling him. Car did a flip, killing the driver instantly. But Oswald would never be the same. Never ever be the same. He was from that point on constricted to a wheelchair, because he was just destroyed. I mean, look at this guy. He's barely alive. The poor fella. He came so far, and he fell from such a high place. He also got hit by a car, which is probably quite detrimental. And this is him now. This is what is left of Oswald. This is all there is. Fortunately, Tony left him a little something before he died. Which really got him going. As a matter of fact, it was actually kind of healing him. Who knows, maybe he'd be able to walk again someday. However, the police found him. And, you know, they weren't exactly too kind with the whole Oswald situation.